I come before you as a flickering filament, jury-rigged with the belief that I can't stay lit. Somewhere along the way, conned by the myth. This doesn't feel like I imagined it would. Sometimes it does. I'm not who I wanted to be. Sometimes I am. Before the past abducts the person, cut the mask strings. Lost under street lamps, looking for a change, I keep glancing away. When I need answers, you play the expert, and I play the book. Your voice is the chorus, and your eyes are the hook. A tangle of expressions, but you recognize me. This is the person the mask cannot be. I enter, to the smell of burnt worry replacing the air. It follows you to the water, friend of mine. You'll find a cheerful shell to rent, where soot will pile to the ceiling. The mollusk inside, all but extinct. The diamond formed from self-compression, opaque, like the end. I still don't know who I want to find. Navigation is a laughing gas high. I want to be closer to something that isn't me. Nothing happens because disillusions of a two-way mirror are a staring contest with center stage fear of changes. You want to be closer too. Something that isn't us coughs up a lung in our shallow thoughts as we invite it in. Before I could follow, the path scabbed over, leaving no remnant of the way. There's tension in the air. When we breathe it, we cough up a cloud of weights. There is peace in the moment before. A rapture of tangles warms my hands up to the atrophy that clips my wings. In the noise shaking the stars I drift, growing what takes me to flight. I can laugh because I know your thoughts. You do the same to me, sobering in the light of day as it brushes by. I reach for my comforts. They're all pushing me away. There is peace in the moment before. A rapture of tangles warms my hands up to the atrophy that clips my wings. In the noise, shaking the stars, I drift, growing what takes me to flight. The fuel I'm burning to keep this heart heated is up in price tonight. Tonight, the damp air running through my marrow is keeping me conscious enough to keep thinking, lying on my back watching the world go round. Tonight, the air I'm breathing is recycled from moments spent waiting for life to come in the form of an intravenous epiphany. Pacing steps circle the restless living room, scuffing until the floor wears out. The smell of mold explodes as I feel for my pieces. I am all here, just haven't been in a cool, dry place. Waiting at the window, rolling towards the sun, taking sweet time in the sour of this distance. Waiting at the window, rolling towards the sun. What a waste of time if observed from a distance. merging from the soft shoulder, following a pack of feral stars. As long as I'm going, it feels like I've got a plan. Reassuring motion. When the road abruptly starts, the pavement will burn your feet at first. You'll thicken enough. Used to shut our eyes and not think twice. It made my memories unexpendable and bright. I'm the only evidence of what happened, tampered with and incomplete. The leaves that grew on my branches scattering after the heat. There will be new ones from the stump when I learn to eat again. Attempted herbicide when I was scared of who I was. Then the thistle proved its petals and I withdrew the sentence. When the road is long under, look at the stretch behind. Time is flashing like embers out of breath. Crashing the search party with impatience, trying to find you. Short on scraps to have to pin down your missing scent, and the wild winds blow, obscuring your trail, carrying false leads through the trees. If this hurricane stops to pant, I'll poke it in the eye. Where does this carpal tunnel exit? Bend at the hand, closed for construction. With a flick of the wrist, I get no reflex. It takes a long, long time to come out of the trouble, if you can feel your way out of the rubble. The kind of love I need might only exist in wishes. I'm freezing over the way planets do, sleeping in forever cold voids. I need the sun when I can get it, because the moon is malnutritious and I've been howling far too long. If the exit is plural, bring your matches. There's more than one way through a lock. And if you pick that rumor, it'll spread like a spill of cats from a bag. Came all this way for nothing. And for the first time, I don't mind. This fantasy of mine limps in the rear of the herd, and in the dusk, hungry eyes glow. Reminded to observe the graves of this colorless land as they choose names for themselves like freedom and individuality. Reminded by the use of morality. Reminded by the hints of superiority. Came all this way for nothing, and for the first time, I don't mind. Escaping this life of shrinking pains before I am microscopic. The spokesman of silence. Ears shaven with a nervous razor, shaking in the grip of a hand. If you grow the grit you've always wanted, it might just dull the blade. The ill advice you've clung to like a raft sinks above the bow. It looks like we will walk no further until the next time we remember we've been forgetting to breathe. Color returns to your out-of-body as your stress is relieved of command. Two-sided tape keeping both our eyes open while the world is spinning round. I'm forgetting the last thing I witnessed for the banter of your eyes. And it looks like we will walk no further until the next time we remember we've been forgetting to breathe.